standing in my own feces water. Freaking toilet. Just eat my poop. Throw it on the carpet and then vacuum it. Okay. So when little old Porcelain Pete, when he tried to get rid of my, he choked a little bit and threw up everywhere, and it got all on the carpet right here. So it smells not so great in here right now. Trying to open stuff like Casey Neistat is way harder. And it still smells like a diaper. Ew. That blanket is what we used to clean up the accident, and there's no hope for it. It's done. It's even if I was to throw it in the washer, I don't think it would really do much. There's only one solution to fix it. So I left this morning to go and so on my way to go and burn the poopy blanket, I got really distracted and I just started going down the road. So I was looking for a place where I could light a fire and burn it. And I didn't end up finding anywhere. The place I wanted to go, I didn't know how to get to. But I did get a couple clips of an eagle. Right now I'm gonna try to upload it as stock. Stock footage is something that I want to get into. Maybe make some money. I don't freaking know. I mean, maybe people want a clip of an eagle. So I was watching this video, and this guy said that this place called Black Box is a good place to sell your footage. So I signed up for Black Box. It's all set up, ready to go. Now I can just upload the footage and then hopefully make some money. Right now I'm on my way to go see Carl and Morgan. They just made it to town. I'm gonna go check out their van, and then we're gonna go roast some freaking weenies and burn this poopiness. We're gonna roast the weenies first, eat them, and then burn the blanket. Not burn the blanket and then roast the weenies, because that would just be gross. That's where we sit.
I don't think so, dude.
How was your wiener?
I love me some turkey wiener.
So we never actually ended up burning the poopy blanket. We just ended up eating hot dogs, and it was fun. It was a fun time. That thing's gross. I can't believe it still survived on this whole nother day. So at my job on the train, when I'm like walking around talking to people, a lot of people ask, "Oh, where are you from? What you doing up here?" kind of thing. And I tell them, "Oh, I'm just working for the summer, then I'm gonna go back home." And then they ask, "Oh, are you going to school?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not going to school." And then they kind of look at me like, "Then what are you doing?" Like, you can see it in their face. They're thinking, "Well, then what are you doing with your life?" kind of thing. And this isn't just on the train at my job. It's like anytime I meet someone new, it's like I'm at the time of my life where everyone's like, "Oh, you're going to school." That's like the big question that everyone asks. And most people probably like, "Man, this kid's gonna end up on the street. Look, he already looks like a hobo pretty much." But the thing is, education does not determine how successful you're gonna be in life. If you ever listened to the podcast Short Story Long by Drama, he interviews successful people that have built $1 million companies and have achieved a lot in their lives. And most of these people on here say that college is pointless. You know, I think school kind of handicaps people. Most people think that education is 100% necessary in today's world. I feel like school is almost a handicap. I feel like people that are in school almost become less disciplined. You see, because people go to school and they work for something because they have to. Because if they don't, they're gonna get a bad grade. If they don't, it's a waste of their money. But people that don't go to school, they try to develop that discipline themselves. They try to educate themselves if they're not just being a bum. You see, there's so much free information out in the world. There are so many books, there's so much information on the internet that's all free. You can go to the library and check out so many books and study all day if you wanted to. Study for 8 hours instead of going to a school and listening to someone tell you all these things for 8 hours. Not only that, you can check out the books that you actually care about, stuff that you want to learn. Not all this filler and requirements that school makes you go through to get to what you want to learn. I don't know why people think school is like the safer option, because it's really not. You can go to school, you can graduate, but there's no guarantee that you're going to get a job in what you want. I mean, of course, school is good for certain things. Like, if you want to be like a doctor, you should probably go to school. I don't want someone cutting me open that doesn't know anything, for sure. But all I'm trying to say is that, like, for entrepreneurs, people that want to start something, people that want to start businesses, I don't think they need an education for that. They can learn all the logistics from books or from the internet or from other people. College in itself is a business. They're there to make money. That's why they charge you so much money. I feel like going into debt for school, paying like $50,000 a year to go to a school is kind of ridiculous. And I tried going to school. I did 1 semester of college. That's it. The only good thing that came out of me going to college was I was able to come up with a logo. You see, the whole Chill Boys Jester hat logo was all drawn up in math class. I would sit down in class. The teacher would ramble on about stuff just like high school days. I didn't know what he was talking about, and it was so hard to pay attention. This guy was so boring. So I would sit there and draw, and I was just drawing the logo. That's where I came up with a Jester hat. But then the test would roll around, and I would have to show him that I'm learning something. So I would go home and I would watch videos on YouTube how to do percentages, and I would learn how to do that in 5 minutes, and then I'd be able to do it on paper, turn it in, and get an okay grade. I realized I could learn what I learned in an hour of class 5 minutes on YouTube. So that's why I dropped out. That's why I was like, I don't need this. This is stupid. The only reason I was going to school was so I can get that little piece of paper, so I could have like a backup plan. Just in case my business didn't work out, I was gonna have that piece of paper so I can get a regular job if everything failed. Now you might be wondering, why should I listen to this kid? He freaking tried to sell pizza as a Ninja Turtle. He destroyed his car and drove 3,000 miles away from his home. And if you ever seen Lost and Filmed, yeah, you'd really think I'm an idiot.